Sagittarius, welcome. Welcome back if you're returning. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot. This is your weekly read. We are using the This Might Hurt Tarot. And we'll pull some clarifiers from the Manga Tarot mini deck. And finish off with one oracle card from the Sacred Destiny Oracle by Denise Lynn. This is a reading for Sagittarius, placement Sun, Moon, or Rising. And it's general, so if it doesn't resonate, let's not try to force the fit, okay? What do we have here? Bit of a gray week for you, I think. Sagittarius, you're a little bit in the dumps, a little bit under the weather emotionally this week, I think, some of you, not all of you, obviously, and I think there is some happy ending here for you, though it might not be obvious. Three of Swords in reverse tells me that you are healing, so maybe things are moving a little slow for you this week, just sort of getting your feet back under you. There seems to be a significant change this week for you. It may have begun last week or the week before, but this week it really kind of hits you that something has ended, and it is necessary for this ending to have happened because there's a new future waiting for you that would not occur without the end. But it is not, that doesn't make it easier to deal with that ending here. I do feel like somebody perhaps brought you news, a truth, some facts you weren't aware of perhaps, and that has caused some pain for you. But you are getting past this. I can see that it is a progression, and you are healing. It's just taking some time. Let's see if there are any clarifiers from Spirit here. Three of Swords in reverse, a Knight of Swords in reverse, and the Death card. We have the World in reverse. There's something that's meant to be concluding, culminating, coming to a resolution, sort of a chapter that's ending, and you're not letting it end just yet. I think in your pain, you're holding on, trying to hold on to something that you know has ended, that you know has gone, but it's a little difficult for you to let it go because it is a big part of your experience in this world, and so you're resisting the closing of that chapter. We have the Princess of Wands here. There is a new spark, a new desire building in you. It could be just that you want out of this gray space. You want the color back in your life. This could be another person who is inspiring you, who's making you feel like you want to feel, the fullness of being alive again. Any other clarifiers here for Sagittarius? Oh my goodness, that's like half the deck. All right, well, they fell, so we will take them. Let's see, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You may be feeling a little less than confident about your physical self right now. You could be dealing with an illness, and it's sort of sidelined you from some of the activities you like to engage in normally. Two of Swords with the Eight of Cups in reverse. I feel like you need to walk away from something, but you're resisting that difficult choice because you don't, in your heart, you know what needs to be done, but you don't really want to do it. We have the Fool, a fresh new beginning, taking a leap of faith here. The Moon, there's some things that aren't known, and you know that there's a new beginning for you. You know you need to step off onto that new path like you would with the Eight of Cups upright, but you aren't aware of all the details. You can't know. You can't know how it will turn out entirely, and so you're a little bit hesitant. We have now, sorry, you can hear my cat in the background. We have the Priest in reverse. This would be the Hierophant, I believe. I'm not entirely sure. This is a new card for me, actually. I thought this deck was standard, but maybe it's not. The Priest. It's come up in reverse, and I think that that just goes along with this moon here. Intuitively, what I would sense that to be is that you know there's this new beginning, and you need to take a leap of faith, and you know that inherently that means you can't know everything, and there isn't maybe even a guide to give you clear direction on how this will turn out. So it makes you a little hesitant to step forward, even though you know you need to. The time is coming when you need to make this change. We have the Five of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Tower, Princess of Swords. And so what do we see here? There's a new relationship, a new connection with someone, or a resurgence of feeling in an existing relationship. There's been some conflict in a close relationship. I don't think this is a love relationship. I think this is a family relationship or a very, very close friend who's like family. There's been a little bit of conflict between the two of you, and I think you're getting back on track there. It could be that this person that you've had some conflict with is the one that brought you a truth you needed to hear, and you didn't like hearing it, and it was really unpleasant. And your friend or your family member who brought you this information was the easiest target for your anger about the situation. It was a real shift for you, a tower moment, as they say, a moment in time when you became aware that everything in your foundation had shifted. And so there may have been some tension between you and this person because of their bringing you this information. And I think that's healing now. You're starting to work that out with this person who means a lot to you. You don't want to lose them as well as whatever else has been lost here, because it does feel like something was lost. I really don't think this is about a romantic relationship. It's possible, but it feels different to me. It feels very close to home, something in your family. And however you define family, right, which can include close friends. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Ten of Wands, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. These are the last three cards that fell out. And that tells me that you're not feeling the confidence that you have felt in the past. Again, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it's also lack of confidence here. The only thing that doesn't really work in this whole scenario for me is this Princess of Wands, this new spark. This, I think, may be your path out of the darkness, out of the stress and the strain and the heaviness that you've been going through. And it could be a person, like I said, that has inspired you to want to live again fully and find the color in your world. But these cards are saying that you're not feeling the confidence, you're not feeling the mastery. All you're feeling right now is a burden and things not moving as quickly as you'd like, or not moving at all. You feel really kind of weighted down and stuck by this situation. I do think it's going to get better. I think that this light coming into the center of your reading here tells me that you're starting to turn a corner. You're starting to heal from whatever has been upsetting you. Excuse me for a second. It's quite a lot of qualifiers and clarifiers. A lot of clarifiers that came out for you, Sagittarius. Might be the most I've gotten for anyone this week. Let me take a look at the Sacred Destiny Oracle. Let's find one for you. Let's see, there's one last bit of guidance from Spirit about the situation. That one wants to come out. Ah, interesting. Your card is New Beginning, or New Beginnings. Seems to, without having read it yet, it seems to be right in line with what we were talking about. That Fool card down here. Let me find the section in the book and I'll read to you. Radiant sunrise. The sun is the most profound symbol of life itself, large enough to fit 1 million Earths inside it. In ancient cultures, the largesse of the rising sun represented hope and the understanding that life begins again, fresh and new. Responsible for the climate and weather of the earth, it is the symbol of birth and rebirth. It can also represent resurrection and a time of profound spiritual awakening. It symbolizes the end of darkness and the beginning of light, and an initiation of a whole new cycle. The sacred landscape wants you to know your life is expanding in profound and wondrous ways. New experiences and ideas are emerging. Vitality and wide-open opportunities are at hand. Seize the day. This is a perfect time to begin that new project or give birth to an emerging idea. Timing is everything, and the time is now. Anything and everything is possible. Good fortune awaits you. The rising sun is the ultimate symbol of the Yang principle, expanding power and activity. You are radiant and luminous. There is a glow within you that can be felt by all. So you might not be feeling that right now, but that's what Spirit says is within you, and it is coming. You're moving out of the darkness back into the color. And I think this is going to be the week when you start to really feel the shift. So I hope that that's helpful. I always welcome your comments and your feedback. Thank you for the likes, shares, and subscribes. Your support of the channel is so appreciated. It really is. And I am going to work on the March monthlies now. And perhaps we'll see you there. And if not, I'll see you next week. Blessings.